Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Dennis and welcome back to 1 Year 365. And today we will continue with the Protector of the Solar System mini-series. Not so mini-series, kinda, because this is part 6 out of 10 parts. Yes, we will have 10 parts of this series. Well, if you haven't tell, if you couldn't tell already by the title of the video, it'll be 6 out of 10, I think. I will wrote it like that. So yeah, um, and today we'll actually continue with the planets. This is the sixth planet from the sun, which is called Saturn, and there is some interesting things about Saturn. I, we will see, but for instance, when we read about Saturn, not Saturn, Venus in the part two, it was mentioned that Venus is actually the second largest. But I have no idea if that's true or not. I was a little bit um, dubious about that, and yeah, I think it's not true. That's why here we will actually see if that's true or not, because this is Saturn, right? So yeah, there's also some other interesting fact about Saturn. We'll get into that after this. So yeah, if you haven't, watched or heard the previous one, basically, I said about like a density, right? So it'll be interesting because apparently Saturn is kind of light. So yeah, we'll see about that. Anyway, let's start. Saturn. I only have 10 to 15 minutes. But yeah, Saturn is the sixth planet from the Sun and the second largest in the solar system after Jupiter. Okay, that is already that already debunks the one where Venus is the second largest. That is not true. Okay, it is a gas giant with an average radius of about 9.5 times that of Earth. Okay, that is actually already bigger than Earth. 9.5 times the radius. Okay, it has only one eighth the average density of Earth. Okay, one eighth density. Now that is interesting because yeah, we'll actually see what that's all about. But it's over 95 times more massive. So yeah, it is bigger, but it's actually lighter. So yeah, I mean it's called gas giant anyway. So yeah. By the way, gas giant means that it is actually the planet. It's just what is it like it has a thick layer of atmosphere, and that's pretty much it. I don't even know if there is actually a core for the planet. I have no idea. So yeah. Um, Anyway, let's continue. Saturn, okay. This is Saturn. All right, there is the ring as well, huh? We'll see about the ring after this, I guess. Pictured in natural color, okay. Approaching equinox, photographed by Cassini in July 2008. The dot in the bottom left corner is Titan. Oh, it's this one. I see. Wait, isn't Titan? Doesn't Titan belong to Jupiter? No, I don't think so. Probably. I don't know. Maybe it belongs to Saturn actually. Yeah. All right. Um, what was Jupiter? I think it's Io, Ganymede. Wait, Titan is also though. I don't know, but yeah. Pronunciation will be Saturn. Okay. Name after Saturn. This one I'm just gonna. Oh, adjective will be Saturnian. Okay, that is the people there. If there is any people living there, they will be called Saturnian. I see. Okay, let's see here. Orbital period will be 29 year or 10,000 days. That is insane. Okay, orbital period will be 378 days. Yeah. Average orbital speed. Okay, I mean, whatever this is doesn't matter. Um, Known satellites, 83 with formal designations, innumerable additional moonlets. Yeah, that the thing that circling around Saturn, and it's the one that creates the ring of Saturn, I guess. Let's see here. Yeah. Volume will be 763 times of Earth. Okay, that is already way big. Surface area is only 83%, no, 83 times of Earth, okay? Mass will be 95 times of Earth. Okay, there we go. This is interesting. Mean density will be 0.6 gram, and yeah, it's less than water. Water is actually 1 gram per centimeter cube. So yeah, you can kind of tell. It's less than water, which means that now, if you have a lake of water and you throw Saturn into the lake, Saturn, unlike the previous planets that we mentioned, they all will sink. However, Saturn will float. Yeah, that is interesting. Saturn will float actually above the water. Well, not fully, but more like partially submerged. But overall, it is actually going to be floating, like near towards the surface of your lake. So yeah, that is very interesting fact. Surface gravity will be 1g. That is interesting. So it's kind of similar actually to Earth, huh? Okay, that is something. Um, which means that somehow if you're there in Saturn, you will not feel any less, you won't feel heavier, you won't feel lighter, you will feel kind of the same, maybe slightly heavier. You will probably think that you just gain a little bit of mass, but no, it's just the gravity. But yeah, it's similar, it's kind of the same. Okay, let's see here. Temperature will be 134 Kelvin. That is actually below zero, unfortunately. Okay, and yeah, surface pressure will be 140 kilopascal. I think I have no idea how much the pressure of Earth in kilopascal. Unfortunately, so I don't know if this is more pressurized or kind of similar or even less. I have no idea. So yeah. Let's see here. Composition by volume, still the same. Hydrogen and helium, yeah. Methane, yeah. Whatever. Ammonia, hydrogen, deuterite, yeah, yeah, yeah. Icy volatiles, ammonia, water ice, ammonium hydrosulfide. Okay. Saturn interior is most likely composed of a rocky core surrounded by a deep layer of metallic hydrogen. Okay. An intermediate layer of liquid hydrogen and liquid helium. Oh, so that is actually a very large pressure, I think, because hydrogen is supposed to be gas, right? But I guess it's liquid, which means that the pressure is extremely high. So yeah, and finally a gaseous outer layer, huh? Well, I don't know if anything can ever live there. Probably not. Like, instead of water, you will have hydrogen, and the water itself is probably turned into ice, probably, or crystallized water. I have no idea. Because, it got pressurized, right? So it turned into ice, it can be. An electrical current within the metallic hydrogen layer is thought to give rise to Saturn's planetary magnetic field, which is bigger than Earth, but which has a magnetic moment 580 times that of Earth due to Saturn's larger size. I see. Magnetic field strength is around 1/20th of Jupiter, yeah, outer atmosphere. Planet lacking in contrast, yeah. Wind speeds 1800 kilometers per hour or 1100 miles per hour. That is insane. Higher than Jupiter, but not as high on Neptune. Oh, Neptune is actually even more crazier, huh? Okay. Okay, most notable with the ring system, obviously. Composed mainly of ice particles, okay, with a smaller amount of rocky debris and dust. So it's just dust that's circling around. Mm, at least 83 moons, okay, are known to orbit Saturn, of which 53 are officially named. This does not include the hundreds of moonlets on in its rings. Yeah, I mean obviously. Titan, Saturn's largest moon. Oh, it's Titan. Okay. And the second largest in the solar system is larger while less massive than the planet Mercury, and is the only moon in the solar system to have a substantial atmosphere. Huh. That is interesting. I mean, I already mentioned about this as well during Jupiter. What happened if, like it turns out that we might not be able to live in the on the planets, but we might be able to live on the moon of its planet. So yeah, that is actually interesting thing. Um, it has atmosphere, so it's a start, right? Name and symbol, yeah, whatever. Physical characteristics, yeah. I mean, we kind of mentioned already. It's about like the density, and then what else? The size, the mass, the ring as well. We already mentioned. Yeah, this is the structure, obviously. Yeah, it's just gas, right? Until, yeah, and this one there's metallic hydrogen, liquid hydrogen and helium as well, obviously, and then rocky core, which is at the center. So yeah, that is it about Saturn. Oh, okay. Um, Atmosphere will be uh outer atmosphere contains 96%, okay, a molecular hydrogen, and 3% of helium by volume. The proportion of helium is significantly deficient compared to the abundance of this element in the sun. Okay, the quantity of elements heavier than helium. Okay, yeah, this is whatever, right? It's about atmosphere. What about the cloud layers? Okay, a global storm girdles the planet in 2011. I see. What else about this one? Hexagonal cloud patterns. Okay, it doesn't load the picture, which is fine. What else? Magnetosphere. Okay, doesn't load the picture as well. But yeah, we're already 10 minutes in. Orbit and rotation. How long? How long does it revolve around the sun? That is the question. Also, how long does it rotate towards itself? That is also interesting. Okay, this is the appearance of Saturn. Okay, during an orbit. Okay, so it kind of looks like a top spin actually. Okay, when it's about to, when it's about to fall. So it's not really, like moving around the ring. It's moving like that. It's just kind of, like a unique, right? So yeah. Is there anything else here? No, natural satellites. Yeah. Oh, there is actually some stuff there. That is also far, which is okay. Titan. Oh, this is Titan. Okay, that is kinda uh, far, which is interesting as well. Like yeah, this might as well be Saturn system, right? There's Saturn and the planets, kinda, which is the moons that surrounding the planets. Yeah. Let's see here. Planetary rings, yeah, we already talked about these. It's just like dust, right? Like rocky dust and stuff like that. But still, it surrounds the Saturn. I have no idea though why it circles around and makes a ring instead of just like making like a layer of ball, like instead of ring. Why is it not ball? So yeah, I have no idea about that. Maybe it's because the one at the North Pole and South Pole, maybe those thing, the North and South Pole, maybe has better gravitational pull, so it got it sucked all the rings instead of keeping it orbiting. I have no idea. Maybe that's the case. I have no idea. Yeah, history of observation. We already like it doesn't matter. Yeah. Um, what else here? We also have oh, this one goes for long. Observation, okay. Amateur telescopic view of Saturn. That kind of looks okay, I guess. You can see the ring, right? Obviously, yeah. Like I'm, like I was wondering why does it make a ring? Why is it not another layer of ball, right? Like like a ball. I have no idea instead of ring. I mean that's possible, right? Maybe because of the movement of the planet itself. I have no idea. So yeah, I guess that'll be it for this one. It's Saturn. I mean, it's just Saturn, right? It's nothing, like a special kinda, but yeah. Anyway, I think I'll be for this one. I have been distracted a lot, when making videos. Currently, I don't know, like, yeah. I mean, it's not important, but I just want to say it anyway. Yeah. Let's see here if I can record for the remaining four or not. But anyway, that's for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed. Stay so healthy. I will see you again tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow, maybe a few days from now. I have no idea though. In the next Protector of the Solar System mini series. Not so many actually. But yeah, but until then, see ya.